Have you heard the old joke? The patient goes to the doctor and the patient says, "Doctor, it hurts when I do this." And the doctor say, "Don't do that." Well, habits are a little bit like that. When we talk about habits, we usually talk about things like smoking or taking drugs or doing alcohol. And those are the things that we talk about when we talk about habits. But in fact, habits are really more complex than that. And it's more involved than that. For example, the way you think. You trained yourself to think that way. The other thing that you've got to know is that a lot of your thoughts, a lot of your beliefs are not your own. You have been programmed to believe as you did. Stop and think about it. Don't you have a lot of beliefs that are not based on facts, on truth, common sense? But you believe them strongly because you were told to believe them. I can tell you this. Propaganda is an art. People in politics and in religion, they practice the art of propaganda, the art of influencing people. Look, if you're a cigarette smoker, then you'll understand and you'll appreciate what I'm about to say. When you first put a cigarette in your mouth, you probably cough and cough and cough and cough, but it was a cool thing to do. So you continued to do it, to smoke cigarettes, until eventually you got hooked on cigarettes. And then cigarettes became a habit. I know what I'm talking about because I used to smoke cigarettes. I smoked cigarettes for about 21 years. And the only way I could quit was to go through smoking cessation school, where you learned a lot of things. You learn about signals, you learn about habits, you learn about how habits are developed. So I know what I'm talking about. So here's the thing. You're probably right now entertaining or embracing a lot of habits that are simply not good for you. And you're doing it without even realizing it, especially in the way that you're thinking. This one woman wrote to me and she said, for example, that things are somewhat easy for me and I don't appreciate the rough things that people are going through. So I had to remind her that I had to recondition myself. I had to accept the things that were factual and truth, and I had to erase the things that were not. That too is a habit. But I know it's a good one because I am practicing what I do, and in practicing what I do, eventually I will overcome the bad habits and replace them with what I hope to be the good habits. So, that is something I wanted to tell you. You really need to evaluate. Take a good, hard look at yourself. And if you're having a difficult time, take a good, hard look as to why you're having a good, difficult time. It could be because of your habits. That's right, your habits. And now, why don't we enjoy this beautiful day in this beautiful garden?